belts. Welcome to week number 6. I'm just going to say the advanced class has really been making me extra proud. I check my roster every week and your attendance every week is spot on. It's exactly a full class every time. That makes me feel good that you're really dedicating your time during all of this. So we're getting closer and closer to hopefully where we can actually test. Hopefully I'll have info on that for you guys soon. So going forward, it's really just a lot of real basic review. Nothing out of the ordinary, doing a whole bunch of combinations or strange footwork and things like that. I really just kind of want to keep you on track. So today is all about block strikes, kick stances, and only your self-defense. On another lesson, we'll focus on just your one-steps. All right. So we are going to just jump right on in. We're going to start with your basics. All right. Sensei Catherine is here to demonstrate again. So we are going to start with your stances, okay? So everybody just start in attention stance. Your first stance for blue belts is back stance. All right, so the easiest way to do this is just go to riding stance, okay? Good riding stance, toes are pointed forward. Just take one of your feet and just turn your foot out, okay? So all your weight, or most of your weight, really is on your back leg. You're kind of sitting on an invisible chair. If I told you to stand straight up and pull your foot back, all right, you would actually be standing in an L stance. Your heels would automatically come together without you sliding your foot anywhere. Okay, you're just sliding it straight back. So that's the easiest way to get into your back stance, is just start in riding stance and turn your toes out. Okay? Your next stance, parallel stance. All right, parallel lines are just two straight lines next to each other. You should be able to do this without using lines on a tile floor. Okay, your feet should be somewhat close together, not too far apart, and they're just pointed like straight lines next to each other. Right? Next one is crane stance. You should all know this from one-legged martial artists. Remember, we like to have advanced class. Knees should be at least belt level. Toes are pointed down. Now take those toes, hook them behind your knee, and lo and behold, we have quick stance. All right? So blue belts, those are all the stances you need to know. Let's go to attention stance. Let's go to riding stance. Ride that big fat cow. I want good chambers. I want good stances. All right? No standing straight up. Don't block your knees. All right, so we're going to start with your blocks. Your first one is scooping blocks. Scoop your ice cream, okay? So fingers and thumbs need to be together. Ready? Bitch! Get! Knee! Get! Sun! Get! Chamber. Now let's just flip that block over and make it sweeping block. All right, look at Sensei Catherine's hands. All right, don't bend those wrists. Don't bend them back. Don't bend them forward. All right, it should be one straight line, okay? You need to start thinking about making these moves look better, okay? So here we go, good form, sweeping block. Bitch, get, knee, get, sun, get, chamber. And then your next one is backhand block. This looks a lot like side block, except your hand position is different. All right, you can do it closed, or you can do it open, all right? Let's do this, let's switch each time. So we're gonna start with closed, and then as we switch, you're gonna do it open, okay? Closed, and then open. So here we go, hands are in chamber, start with a closed backhand block. Ready? Bitch, get! Switch to open, knee, get! Switch to block, sun, get! Switch to open, go, get! All right, so that's your backhand block. And then your last one is twin forearm block. This is the first block, the first move in kata 5. So for those of you that are already working on it, and look what stance you just dropped into. All right, this is one of your stances. So I want you to practice your twin forearm block by doing these back stances as well. All right, so hands start in chamber. Remember, it's a cup and saucer type chamber on your belt or your hip. Okay, ready? So hands start in normal chamber. All right, here we go. Twin forearm block. Bitch, get, knee, get, sun, get. And let's do one more. Go, get. Okay, practice this one. All right, I want to see good cup and saucer chambers. I want blocks where they belong, and I want to see those back stances as you transition one side to the other. All right, so those are all of your blocks. We're going to move on to your strikes. Your strikes should be easy because they're all elbow strikes. They're just going a different direction. So your first one is a front elbow strike. Think about coming across somebody's jaw with this one, coming straight across. All right, this is front elbow strike. Bitch, get, knee, get, sun, get. Awesome. Then we have rising elbow. So you could kind of think about coming right up under somebody's chin with this. Okay. Hand position, pinky should be up, and it ends up kind of right by your ear. But pinkies need to be up towards the ceiling. Ready? This is rising elbow. Pitch, give, knee, give, sun, give. Then we have side elbow, so hands are back in chamber. We have side elbow, just lean into it. All right, get those hips and everything into it. Here we go, side elbow strike. Pitch, give, knee, give, sun, give. Awesome job. And then your last one is a turning elbow, so somebody's behind you. All right, you have to pivot those hips and shoulders, all right, and make your eyes follow your elbow. Here we go. Pitch, give, knee, give, sun, give. Awesome. Your bonus move is a dropping elbow. So if you miss one of your other ones and you get your bonus move right, it still counts, all right? So you have to drop your hips and knees kind of into this, all right? Here we go. This is dropping elbow. Pitch, give, knee, give, sun, give. Good job. Let's go to attention stance. Go ahead and shake your legs out a little bit. We've been sitting in riding stance for a while. All right, attention stance. Go to fighting stance. Give. So your first kick is front leg snap kick. So remember, you have to kind of transition your weight as you withdraw that front leg to chamber and then kick it out. All right, another focus is making sure you're getting those snap kicks at least belt level. All right, don't have to be super high, but at least belt level is good. Okay, here we go. Front leg snap kick. Pitch, give, knee, give, sun, give, switch. Same kick, front leg snap kick. Pitch, give, knee, give, sun, give. All right. So your next one is jump snap kick. I know you guys love this. All right. So on testing night, you need to be able to do this full motion, no cheating. All right. So let's switch stances. Let's make sure our good boys in back. So full motion means that back leg needs to come up, and this is a fake. Also acts as a little momentum to get you to your jump. All right. You need to come up and then jump off the leg you're standing on. You have to be able to do this full motion on testing day. Okay, here we go. Keep those hands up. Don't drop them. If you drop them, it kind of pulls you down when you try and jump. Here we go. Pitch, give, knee, give. And if you notice, she pretty much lands in the same spot she starts in. All right, you shouldn't be traveling forward. Let's do one more on the side. Ready, go. Give. Switch your feet. I'm going to guarantee you one side of this kick is going to be stronger than the other, and that's okay. The more you practice it, the more even they become. So let's do from the other side. Ready? Pitch! Give! Knee! Give! And one more. Go! Give! Awesome. All right, your next one. Let's do check kicks. All right, you have a check kick with your back leg, and then you have a check kick with your front leg. Okay? With your back leg, toes point out, okay? With front leg, toes point in. So that's the biggest thing to remember. And then just think about that you're kicking somebody in their shins, so it has to snap out really hard. Okay, so we're gonna do back leg check kick first. Here we go. Pitch, give, knee, give. And one more, go. Give, switch. All right. Front leg, so this time your front leg withdraws. Remember, toes need to point in and then snap it out. Here we go. Pitch, give, knee, give, and one more, go, give. Okay, so those are your check kicks. Your last kick is a step behind side kick. All right, so good fighting stance. Let's start with our good boys in back, so make sure you're on the same side as Sensei. All right, so what's going to happen is you're going to step behind your front leg, and it automatically makes you turn. All right, your front leg is going to come up to chamber. You're going to kick out, and you should be kicking towards the TV or your tablet. All right, and then you're going to put it down, and you're going to step right back out into fighting stance. Okay, one more time. You're going to step behind, so it makes your body turn. Your front leg is going to chamber, kick out, put it down in front, and then step out into fighting stance. Okay. Make sure you have plenty of room. Here we go. This is step behind side kick. Pitch, give, knee, give, sun, give. Awesome. Let's switch. Let's do it on the other side. Same thing. Remember, your back leg steps behind your front leg, and it'll make you turn. Ready? Pitch, give, knee, give. And one more, make it your best kick. Ready, go! Give! Good job. So kiddos, those are all all of your kicks. All right, now we're gonna move on to your self-defense moves. All right, you have 7 of them. You only have to know 6. If you show me all 7, great. If you show me 6, that's fine. All right, but you can't show me less than that. So we are gonna start with your single hand grabs, okay? Your single hand grabs are your wrist locks. You have inward wrist lock and outward wrist lock. All right, inward wrist lock. So this is single hand grab. This is where you're gonna need mom and dad again, all right? So you're gonna take your free hand and you're gonna put your thumb right in the middle of their hand, okay? So you're gonna be on top this time. All you're gonna do is you're gonna take those fingers and you're gonna dig in, you're gonna grab the whole pinky side of their hand and flip them over, all right? You're gonna make them wave at themselves. Okay, you can bring your other hand up just like Sensei Catherine did. It kind of reinforces it. So it kind of made me bend over. And if she really wanted to be mean, she would push on my fingers and pull back. She's pushing with their thumbs and pulling with their fingers. All right, and that puts pressure. Let's see, let's do Snickers because I love them. Snickers is your safe word. All right, so single hand grab. Put your thumb right in the middle of their hand. You're grabbing the pinky side, flip them over. All right, so they're waving at themselves. From here, if you push with your thumbs and pull with your fingers, all right, she does it again. Go ahead. Snickers, all right. So I can't really reach over and tap on her, so that's why I'm gonna say Snickers. From here, you deliver a snap kick to the face, okay? Be careful, don't actually kick mom and dad, okay? You also wanna use your outside leg to do that kick, all right? Because if you use the inside leg, all of the other part of their body is in their way. All right, this stuff gets in the way. That perfect direct line right to the face with the snap kick. Outward wrist lock. It's also single hand grab. So this time you're gonna come up underneath and you're gonna put your thumb in the middle of their hand. And this time you're peeling off the whole thumb side of the hand. You're gonna just peel it off and you just twist it over and it kind of makes them twist. All right, from here you could just deliver that check kick to the back of their knee and it would take them down. All right, so one more time. This time you're gonna come up underneath with your thumb and you're gonna grab the whole thumb side of their hand, just twist their hand off. And you're gonna twist it, all right? It makes their body twist. From here, deliver that check kick we just reviewed and it takes them down to their knees, okay? Those are your 2 single hand grabs. Inward wrist lock, outward wrist lock, all right? Then you have 3 chokes. All right, your first choke is probably your favorite one, whack, whack, hit. You're gonna do exactly what it says. So you're gonna clap those hands together, you're gonna go whack, whack, and hit. All right, and that hit goes to the chest. In class, you know, we just put our hands on there, we just push them. I don't really want you to hit anybody, all right? So, ready? So we're gonna go whack, whack, and then hit. All right, so that's your first choke. Your next choke is the wave. All right, so the wave, you're gonna go over one arm, under the other. You're just gonna high five yourself as you push their arms off, okay? So front choke, over one arm, under the other, high five, push them off. That's the wave, okay? Your last front choke is what we call peel thumbs. So again, you're gonna take those thumbs and you're gonna stick them right in the middle of their hands. You're gonna dig those fingers in and grab the whole thumb side of their hand, and as you peel them off, you're gonna step back and you're gonna make them wave at themselves, okay? Same thing, if she puts pressure on my hands, I can say Snickers because I can feel it, all right? I could bend over because it hurts enough, and from here, if I bend over, she just does a knee kick to the face. If it doesn't hurt that much or she doesn't really have enough pressure, and I don't bend over, then you would deliver a snap kick to the groin, okay? Biggest thing is they should be waving at themselves from here. And thumbs are in the middle of the hands, okay? So this is peel thumbs. So front choke, thumbs go in the middle of their hands, peel off the whole thumb side of their hand, make them wave at each other. They're gonna step back, create some distance. All right, I didn't bend over, so she delivers a snap kick to the groin. She put a lot of pressure on, then she delivers a knee kick, okay? Remember, your safe word for the week is Snickers bars. All right, so those are your 3 chokes. Then you have 2 cross grabs. So your first cross grab is an arm bar, okay? So you're gonna take your free hand and you're gonna reach around and you're gonna take the hand they have a hold of, right? And you're gonna reach around, grab them back. Your free hand's gonna step in and put pressure right on their elbow, and you're gonna pull this hand to chamber so it pushes their arm right up against your cookie jar, okay? I can't really fight from here. If I fight, she pushes on my elbow, and she just makes it kind of snap like a chicken wing. We don't want to do that. Okay, so that's the first part of it. So cross grab. Parents, shake hands with your kids. All right, kiddos, you're going to come up underneath, rotate that hand around so you can grab them back. Your other hand, you're going to step in so you're kind of right next to mom and dad. Put that hand on the elbow and roll them over. From here, the hand on the elbow just delivers a hammer fist or a back fist to the strike to the head. Okay, either one. Let's do it one more time. All right, cross grab, shake hands. Bring that hand around underneath and grab them back. Step in. Hand goes to the elbow for control. All right, she pulls her arm back so I'm up against her cookie jar so she can control me. From here, if I fight, she snaps my elbow. If I don't really fight too much, she's just going to smack me in the head with her fist. Okay, that's your first cross grab. Your second cross grab is your takedown. Okay, obviously we don't have mats, so we're just going to stop at the point of takedown. You guys probably want to do that the same to mom and dad, all right? Be nice. So parents, shake hands, okay? So from here, you're going to take your free hand, you're going to grab them back. You're going to swing those arms out. Out. All right? And then she would step and she would pull me forward, okay? And we'll face the other direction so you guys can see what this should look like. All right, so I'm shaking hands. She's going to take her free hand. She's going to grab me back. Arms swing outside your bodies. She's just going to duck under my arm. And then from here, she would pull me forward, and I would go into a front roll, like you do your somersaults that we learned in class. Okay? So we are going to face this way. We're going to put you off to the side just a little bit. So shake hands with your kiddos. She's going to take the free hand. She grabs me back. Arms swing out, all right, outside of our bodies, and she just ducks under. Now we're kind of standing next to each other. From here, you just pull your partner forward, and then they would go into a front roll. Okay? So that's your other cross grab. All right, so kiddos, those are all 7 of your moves. You only have to know 6 of them. It doesn't matter which 6 they are. It's whatever 6 you remember. All right, so we're going to move on to kata, and we're going to do katas 1 through 4. All right, but there's a catch. All right, we're going to review them all together. We're going to go, I want you to practice 1, 2, 3, and 4, all right? But when we're done doing it together, your challenge, one of many for this week, is you need to practice those katas on your own. So you go through kata 1, you do it perfectly. Go through kata 2, you do it perfectly. You get to kata 3, and your first step, you accidentally throw a low block instead of that side block. Guess what you have to do? You have to go back to kata 1. And you have to start over. Your goal is to do all 4 katas without a single mistake, all right? No matter what, how slight the mistake is, like you went low block, oh no, it should be side block. You knew what you did wrong, but it's too late. You have to go back to kata 1, all right? So the goal is 1 through 4, 0 mistakes, all right? So we're also, so we're gonna do kata, and then we're gonna move on to weapons. And this week's weapons, what did I decide on for you guys? We are going to do you and nunchucks this week, okay? And then we have some new challenges for you guys, all right? And some new games. You are going to need mom and dad's help or a sibling to play the games with you, all right? So have fun with all of it, and we'll see you next week. So grab your nunchucks, kiddos. Now, you really need to make sure you have plenty of room. Last thing you need to do is hit your tablet or TV with these, okay? Make sure you have plenty of space to be able to swing them around, all right? So this is nunchuck kata number 1. I'll go slow, and then we'll work our way through it. So I just want to go through that first move. So to get this up over your shoulder, you're going to take the one on this side, and you're just going to feed it through over your other arm. And now just pull this one back behind your back, okay? So here we go. Nunchuck, start in your right hand or stay down by your side. Nunchuck kata number 1. First move, step out and block. And this is what it looks like when you're blocking. Twist it up over your shoulder. You're going to do 4 figure 8s. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to catch it under your arm. Flip it up over your shoulder and catch it. And then big swing down and back up over your shoulder. From here, you're going to go across your hips and then back over your shoulder and catch it. You're doing this 3 times. You're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Now, your next move, you're going to step forward Big step in a back stance and swing it over your hips. And then you're going to step forward into another back stance, across your other hip. And then you're going to step up into riding stance and do 5 backward circles. And when you're done, catch it over your arm or over your shoulder. Step behind, and then you're going to unwind, and you're going to block again. And this is where we start all over. So twist it up over your shoulder. You're going to do 4 figure eights. And remember, your free hand should be in front of you blocking all the time. Catch it under your arm, up over your shoulder. Big swing down, back over your shoulder. Ooh, Sensei's not doing very good today. All right, and then you're going to do those moves over your hips. You're going to go 1, you're doing this 3 times, 2, and 3. Now, big swing across your hips, 1, 2, and then riding stance, 5 backward circles, and up over your shoulders. Step behind, and block. Put them back in your right hand, and bow. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, remember these start in your right hand. Kiddos, when you're using your chucks, hold them right in the middle. Don't hold them at the very end, okay? If you hold them in the middle, you can control your nunchucks a lot better. All right, here we go. Nunchuck kata number 1. Step out and block. Twist it over your shoulder. 4 figure eights. Now swing it up over your shoulder and catch. Big swing down, up over your shoulder. Now across your hips 3 times. 1, 2, 3. These are your big swings. 1, 2, 5 backward circles. Step behind and block. Twist over your shoulder. 4 figure eights. Catch it under your arm. Up over your shoulder. Big swing. Catch it again. Now across your hips. Do this 3 times. And then big steps. 1, 2, 5 backward circles. Step behind. Block. Put them back. And bow. You and you. So hand comes up. Fan comes up. Step back, comes over your head, pull to chamber and push. As you step forward, fan flips back. All right? As you step back, fan flips forward, and you're going to serpent right down in front of you. Step out, open, come together in center stance, close your fan, step back and out, open, come back to center stance, put your fan upside down, step behind. And as you unwind, flip your fan right side up. You're going to do a straight leg kick, and you're going to flip your arms back so your fan closes. Swim through the water and strike. From here, your fan's going to swing back like you're striking somebody, and then you're going to step, hammer fist, and then your fan, you're going to crunch from here, and then you're going to step, and as you swing your arm, you're going to close your fan. Do that serpent move right down in front of you. Lunge out, open, switch your arms, make those turkey feathers behind you, step up, and then as you step down, close your fan, turn, and bow. All right, one more time, and I'm just going to walk through it, and you guys can just follow, okay? You and you. Taikyoku Shodan.
Taikyoku Shodan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah!
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20. Yummy. Taikyoku Nidon.
Taikyoku Nidon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are high punches. 7, 8,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20. Yummy. I'm tired just watching. Going on to kata number 3, Taikyoku Sandan.
Taikyoku Sandan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20. Yummy. Tell me if you need a breather when we go through these. Heian Shodan.
Hand Shodan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15, 16,
Yeah.
17, oh, 18, sorry, Sensei can't count. 19, 20, 21, yummy. Wow. And parents, what we're going to call this, and kiddos, is called the sandwich game. Parents, you don't need anything special for this. You're just going to use your hands, and these are going to be the buns or the bread on your sandwich. All right, and we're going to start kind of low because we just want your kids to be able to kick around belt level. All right, if they're not quite there yet, you can go even lower. So for Sensei Catherine, she's going to be in fighting stance. And this is to go slow. You don't have to kick fast to do this. So parents, you're going to make a big sandwich. I want you to start with a triple-decker hamburger sandwich, all right? So hands are fairly far apart. Kiddos, you're going to come up, and I want you to try and deliver your side kick through the sandwich without touching mom or dad's hands, okay? If you need to use a wall or a chair to balance, that's fine. Your goal is to practice holding with the wall, getting through the sandwich, eventually let go of the wall and deliver those kicks through the sandwich and make it harder. And then once you master this, that triple-decker hamburger gets all the way down to like a little slider, but still wide enough to push that foot through without touching. All right, so this is your kicking challenge for the week. I want you to practice not only with your side kick. Parents, for the next one, you're going to do roundhouse kicks, kiddos. So parents, you're going to stand in front of your kids. You're going to make that big sandwich again, and they're going to try and deliver their roundhouse kick, nice and slow all the way through the sandwich. Again, kiddos, you can use the wall for balance to start with. Eventually, don't use it like Sensei Catherine, and then also that big triple-decker cheeseburger becomes a little slider, and you have to get your foot through without touching the buns, okay? So kiddos, that is your challenge for the week. All right, kiddos, so here's something fun for you guys. We have 2 different things today for you to practice. One of them is going to test your reaction time, and then the other one is just kind of getting your feet moving quicker and quicker. So Sensei Catherine and I are going to play, what you need to do, you can just put a belt down, you can put tape on your floor, anything that just designates a couple lines, and then any small object. It can be a ball, it could be a foot pad, it could really be anything that's easily grabbed. You can even use like a spoon, something super easy, all right? But you're gonna need a third person, so somebody's gonna play against you, and then you're gonna need a third person because the third person is actually gonna be kind of like the person that tells you when to go, all right? So we're gonna kneel down. You can sit in Anza, you can sit in Seiza, it doesn't really matter, all right? I can't really sit in Seiza. This is as close as I'm gonna get, all right? Sorry, Sensei. So, and then what you're gonna do is whoever, you can have mom or dad be the other person, and all that third person's gonna do is like probably just clap their hands. They're gonna make a designated noise, and that's gonna let you know that you have to quickly grab the object in the middle, all right? So this is just kind of a fun game. It tests how fast you can react to a sound, okay? What as I fall over? All right, so that gives you the general idea, all right? So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Like I said, you just put tape on the floor. You can even put your karate belt down. I mean, you get a belt from mom or dad's closet, all right, just to designate lines, and then any small object, all right? So your next one is gonna be just something to kind of get your feet moving. I'm gonna have Sensei Catherine do this today. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave your belt or tape on the floor still, but you only need one line this time. And you're gonna just do it kind of slow. So you're gonna go in, out, snap kick, all right? But your goal is to do it fast. So you in, out, snap kick. You're gonna do this 5 times as fast as you can. And as soon as you're done with your 5, you're gonna sit down in Anza, all right? So mom and dad need to help you because they're gonna be your timer. So you're gonna do this 3 times. You're gonna do in, out, kick, in, out, kick 5 times, sit in Anza. And they're gonna tell you how long it took. And then you're gonna do that same repetition 2 more times. And hopefully each time you do this, your feet get quicker and your kicks get quicker. And this all kind of translates over to when you start sparring because you need good footwork and you need speed. So those are your 2 fun games / challenges for this week, all right? Have fun with them.